Welcome back, everybody. In this video, we want to talk about the third key to become a great shooter. We want our shooters to be smart, and we want them to be mentally strong, of course. So I have 4 things that I emphasize a lot with my players. Of course, you can go into the very detail of it, which we will not do in this video. However, if you know these 4, and if your players understand these 4, then they are definitely on a higher level than other players who are not aware of these 4 things in our key of being mentally strong. So the first one they have to understand, and this is maybe even the most important one, is how to deal with missed shots. So the first thing I explain to them is that they have to understand the brain will react on stress. So motor learning, or just the whole movement within your shot, will not be as fluid when you're stressed out than when you're in a more relaxed state. So it doesn't make sense to get upset about missed shots. That's the first thing they have to learn. I don't want them to even react on it, not even from that body language. This is a very hard thing to do, and it takes a long time. But if they buy in, it will create great results. Yeah. So dealing with missed shots, both in practice and in a game situation, is obviously very important. The second one is the discipline part. So discipline actually means that I focus always on the next step, and I have a higher goal, and I see myself succeeding. So if players are considered to be lazy, they basically have a focus problem. They always focus on how hard it will be to maybe get up in the morning on the weekend to do some extra shooting, or how hard it will be to sprint. Instead, if they would focus on the result, how great they will be if they can do this for a couple of weeks and get some extra 100 shots up, and how great they will feel after the practice when they have done all the work. If they put their focus on this, it will be easier to be that disciplined. And I also like to quote Kobe Bryant. He once said that when he has set a goal, if he has said he will do something, and he has really made the decision, there is no negotiation with himself. Yeah, so he does not allow himself to negotiate. That's what he said, and I think this is a really great quote, and something that players can understand. The third one is the process. Really understanding and also seeing their improvement. Some players don't see the improvement because they only compare with the best result they ever had. So they expect, once they have reached this level once, they have to always be there. And this is just not how learning works. Yeah. So what I teach them is to focus on raising the floor. Raising the floor means this is your standard. Yeah, so this is something that you will always be able to do, and you always strive for that. And this should not actually be a result in terms of I always make 8 from 10. It should rather be a result of either effort, that no matter what happens, after every practice I shoot 20 free throws. That's a sort of standard. It's about standard can be that in 7 from 10 times my follow through looks the way I want it to be, something like that. So sometimes it's hard to measure, but players understand that they cannot always just compare themselves with the top performance they had. They have to set the standard, and then they gradually have to raise the standard, so raising the floor, and then they will get back there to what their best was, and then maybe the next time they get even better, but then maybe another time when they are tired or just whatever happens, it's possible that they have a lower performance, but there should always be a really good base that you can always do. So raising the floor is a principle that I definitely think is important. I like to teach my players. And then the last thing I'm talking about is confidence. So confidence is obviously not only in basketball shooting important, but that mental part depends a lot on really believing in yourself that you can make the next shot. So it's about one part of it is process. It's just focusing always on the next shot, and believing I can make this next shot. But to really constantly raise confidence, players have to learn certain strategies. So one thing that I think all of you will make them understand, that the confidence level can raise the more they practice and the more they have positive results for them, then of course I get more confident. But it's still possible that I have to that I have a difficult situation in a game and I don't feel that confident, although I have practiced. So that's once again your relationship with the missed shots. Can I handle it? If I have to make the most important shot, can I handle to miss it? So if I have the confidence that my life will go on, that everybody around me will still love me, then I can take this shot with more ease, and then probably will also be more successful. Yeah. So I try to make them understand that raising the confidence level consists of a lot of different parts, and that it is something that they can do. It's actually not something that I was born with. No, you cannot say I was born with not enough confidence, and this is just not true. You have to make an effort to build your confidence. And in the master course that will come up later on, we will go into the very detail of confidence building. But one more thing that I want my players to understand is that confidence is about courage. I can only build the confidence if I do something where I'm not sure if I can reach the result. So if I say, okay, now I will make 8 from 10, and if not, I will do a certain punishment, then I'm courageous enough to maybe do this punishment in case I don't make it, because I may not have done it so often. Yeah, this is just a very simple basketball training example, but of course it's just with everything. If we stay with basketball, if I don't dare to change that little bit of the shot, and because I think I cannot handle my emotions when I may miss some shots in the beginning until I understand how the thing works. If I don't have the courage to do this, to do the change, then nothing happens. But if I do, and I don't know exactly what it will bring to me, but if I try things, new things, work on it, I take this risk, and then usually I get rewarded from it. So I really want my players to understand that courage creates confidence, and because I can be courageous, this is something that I can do. It's in my hands to build my confidence level. So I hope this serves you. Just quick repetition. It's about dealing with missed shots. It's about discipline. It's about the process, about raising the floor, and it's about understanding that it's your responsibility to build up your confidence to become a great shooter. So good luck, and I see you in the next module.